Hello and welcome to Ask Dr. Monica, space dedicated to practice the using of our daily life as our spiritual path, as our spiritual practice. Every experience that we have, we can grow from it, with it, and we can embody more and more our true nature to be the radiance, the joy, the fulfillment that we are in our true nature. So it's a matter of getting out the layers of who we are not, learn how to release, how to embrace, so more of who we are can be expressed on this plane. So welcome. And let's see the question that we have for this episode that I love it. I think it's kind of general, but we can deepen in a little bit here. It says, hello, Dr. Monica. I just can't get it right yet. I understand there is a connection between our thoughts and emotions and that it affects our body. I am having trouble connecting my physical ailments to my emotions to heal. What suggestions can you give to help me heal the physical ailments I am experiencing? Thanks. From, and I love this, from In Pain. Oh, sorry. Well, it's an anonymous in the sense of name, but I mean, this person is in pain. So it is a little general, it's interesting, but I'm going to use it for us to see the potential that we have when we go through some limitations, okay? So first I want to acknowledge that I understand there is a connection between our thoughts and emotions, and that it affects our body. Thank you. That's huge. That is a huge level of consciousness to begin with. So congratulations. Just acknowledge that. Maybe we don't master it yet, like you say, or I don't get it yet completely right, but you are on the path, and I want to acknowledge that for sure. Now, I am having trouble connecting my physical pain, let's say, to my emotions to heal. The interesting thing here is, again, the goal of awakening, okay, is to grow in our true nature, in presence, in awareness, in that capacity that we all have to notice, to become aware of something. And we normally get very trapped with the something, and we lose the awareness itself. And the practice that I want to offer, that I use for my life, for my awakening journey, is to be in love to the awareness that you are, to that presence that can be, is like the space where life shows up, okay? So you, in true, capital letters, true nature, in your true nature, are that space, are that awareness, are that attention, are that full potential. Everything can come into your presence, okay? Now we can engage from presence, and as I would like to invite you here, pain, it's like to bring all your attention. Sometimes we don't even know what we feel. So that's interesting. We are so quick mentally, and we know so many things mentally, that we don't really take the time to develop the presence that we need, the silence, the space, the love, capital letters, okay, that we need to embrace the situation. And we get trapped by the situation. So the situation takes us and runs the show. Instead of being very curious, of course, I'm talking about a deep work, okay? Maybe it's not something that you can do alone yet, I don't know. It will be nice to have a hand, like to support the growth in your own presence, in your free consciousness. So you can engage from your presence to whatever is going on in your body. Now, pain, okay? Pain is unpleasant. It's very difficult to don't give attention to it, and I think really that's why it exists. It's like many of us, we arrive to our bodies because they are in pain. We don't know how to be in our bodies, really embody our bodies from presence, from the awareness of sensing the body, being the vibration of the body, the energetic, that you can see the body is made of, all right? So we don't know how to do that, and many times we, create this kind of sicknesses or pain or whatever it is to take the time to be with you to begin with, to come into your body, many times, I don't really know this case particularly, okay, but they say like we are so busy mentally that maybe now there is no way you can escape. You really have to be there. Now, knowing that pain shows up a kind of resistance, okay? Pain is a contraction, and there's nothing wrong or bad about experiencing pain, okay? It's just an experience that you as a consciousness are choosing right now to wake up in consciousness. Really is a journey of consciousness, okay? So surrender to what is in the moment if you can, and then curious about what it is that I'm really feeling. Let's see if the pain is in the back. I don't know. Maybe you are not supported, or you are not backing up yourself. There is a feeling of abandonment or loneliness, or maybe you have headache. In my case, sometimes I wake up with headache, or I feel a pressure on my head. Like maybe I can notice that I am judging myself. I go back and I say, gosh, yesterday I had a hard time here, and I'm probably beating up myself unconsciously. We don't know that we are doing that sometimes, and then the physical expression is the last expression in this plane that you can embrace. Let's say that you catch yourself judging yourself before the physical manifestation, okay? Well, you can stop it right there. You can embrace the judgmental you can say, thank you so much, I see you, I love you, and I let you go, and I choose to focus on loving myself, don't acting out this judgment that was appearing here, to really focus on my heart. All that is a choice. But the choice can only come when you are free. And that's what I want to support you to grow in presence, in your capacity to be aware of things. But the awareness, who is aware of things? What is aware of what's going on in you? Okay? That is deep. So, but at the same time, your body, okay, is speaking to you. So whatever is the organ or the part of your body that is looking for your attention, you can have a message there, and it's very beautiful to detect what it is that your body is telling you. And all of this, of course, has to be engaged from a place of love, compassion, deep curiosity, knowing that you are okay, that all is well, okay, and that you are surrendering to your path as much as you can. And that is the difference between engaging from whatever is going on, from judging it, not liking it, pushing it away. Look at now, this is happening to me, my gosh. Surrender, take it in, like this is your journey. Your body is telling you something, so take the time to deepen in on it, and like to really make love, I say, to become one with what is expressing here. See if you can engage from your unconditional love. That is who you are. Okay, so let me see. I think with this in general, of course, there is a beautiful teacher, Louise Hay. I'm sure you are familiar with that. Go to You Can Heal Your Life. It's a wonderful book from Louise Hay, where she relates organs and symptoms, with our mental thinking. Because as soon as you detect, what you are feeling, you will notice that the feeling that you are experiencing takes over your mind and tells you stories. All this is unconscious, but you are becoming conscious of that, okay? So when you know that, okay, you can say, okay, I know I feel, for example, sad or alone or abandoned. So sadness is going to tell me, sad stories, really. But as soon as I can be comfortable with the frequency of sadness without rejecting it, without, grasping it or whatever, like just open and allow that, then I can see that language, and then I can choose to put my mind on the service of peace, of truth, or maybe self-exploration and investigation. So you realize that sadness is an illusion, but that's something that you need to realize for yourself. Even though if I tell you every time that I feel something that I notice is discomfort or contraction that is not in alignment with my true nature, I do sit down and explore and investigate what is this energy and offer all my presence there. And that is what causes the melting, the dissolution, the realization that is not a solid energy. It's really an illusion, okay? So I hope that this can support you in this direction. I love your questions, so please continue sending questions to ask@drmonica.com, DOCTOR Monica, monica.com, so we can answer all your questions and to use our daily life as a spiritual practice so we can shine, radiate, be happy, fulfilled, and loving and peaceful and kind and who we truly are. Thank you, and I see you next time.